You're watching Gear Up TV.
As you can tell, we are absolutely live, folks, and we now have one of my favourite interviewees of all time. I'm going to say that to everybody, by the way.
Thank you, Liz, I noticed.
Yeah. We have Mr. Brandon O'Reilly, who is CEO of TAG Farnborough Airport in the UK. TAG has done an awful lot of improvements recently, and I'm going to hand over to you to explain what you're doing and why.
Thank you, Liz, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
The reason, first of all, that we're here at NBAA is because the US market is very important to us. It's probably among the most important shows we come to each year. And off the back of that, at TAG Farnborough recently, within the past 2 years or so, we'd noticed that there was a significant demand for higher volume business aviation flights, that we wanted to be able to construct a new terminal facility to ensure that we were able to handle them as effectively as we handle our 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 passenger business jets, and keep both sets of customers satisfied. So we took a look at the design of the terminal building, and there were administrators like me and others who really shouldn't be in a terminal building. You know, we were there effectively for a number of years, and then we decided, you know, that space should be used for these higher volume flights where we can have a secure lounge, people can have events, parties prior to their departure or even after their arrival in a completely discrete area, keeping them separate from all other aspects of the terminal. So about a year ago, we invested over £1 million in a brand new terminal facility within our current terminal, which satisfies those customers' demands significantly. Now, what's happened since then is the total number of movements of Farnborough has increased about 1.5–2% year over year through to September this year, if you take the same period year over year. But what we've noticed is the number of large aircraft types, particularly the airliner-derived movements, which typically have more passengers on them, they've increased by about 7%. So I think our investment has been well made, and we're attracting more of that type of business to Farnborough. And then on top of that, obviously our crews are very important to us. Obviously the passengers in the back of the aeroplane are paramount. Our crews are super important to us. So as part of that investment, what we did was we designed a new gymnasium facility so that our crews can keep themselves fit while they're waiting at the terminal or in the facility, either after they've arrived and they're waiting for their return trip, or whatever they happen to be doing at Farnborough, they can actually keep themselves fit as well. And that gymnasium is only for crew. So if you come to Farnborough, you heard it here, if you come to Farnborough, you can stay fit.
And you can get a really super cool cup of coffee, can you not?
You can. We have in that lounge I just described to you, there is a coffee machine which will make you any type of coffee you want from your iPad. So you can be arriving at the airport, you can be doing whatever you know. If you're a crew member, you can be preparing your trip, and if you want a specific type of coffee, then you can, using the app that you can download quite simply, you can press on whatever you want, and by the time you've pressed it and you've walked to outside of the crew room, for example, or outside of another lounge, into this lounge, it will have made it for you exactly how you want it. It's a fascinating device. You've got to have an iPad or an iPhone to do it.
Right, I'm going to bring mine next time. And if people did want to visit at TAG Farnborough Airport, where can they find you? Can they find you at the show? They want to find out more about you?
Yes, yeah, you can find it at the show, very close to where you are now. We have there's a number of us representing TAG Farnborough Airport here. There's a number of TAG Aviation, our sister company, representatives here as well. So yeah, we've been here. Elaine, our marketing manager, has been setting this up over the weekend. So now the baby is born and she's here, ready to. We're here ready to display ourselves. So looking forward to everyone coming past.
And if anyone wants to log on, they can go to
tagfarnborough.com.
tagfarnborough.com. Brandon O'Reilly, thank you very much. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you for watching Gear Up TV. Remember to like and subscribe to see more.